Buying and selling step by step. Sales is a critical component of any business as it enables companies to expand and establish a robust consumer base. Understanding the selling process can assist in the identification of potential customers or clients, the enhancement of overall sales, and the cultivation of consumer relationships. This video elucidates the selling process and offers 7 frequent steps for completing a transaction. What are the essential steps to ensure a successful sale? Important points to remember. A salesperson's interaction with their prospective purchaser is referred to as the selling process. The sales process comprises 7 common steps: prospecting, preparation, approach, presentation, objection management, closing, and follow-up. The initial 3 stages of the sales process involve researching the wants and requirements of potential customers. Your presentation is conducted midway through the sales process. The final 4 stages involve the resolution of any questions or concerns, the conclusion of the transaction, and the preservation of your relationship. To establish a robust customer base and establish a connection with potential clients, both business-to-business B2B and business-to-consumer B2C salesmen adhere to a common sales process. Enhance your online presence. What are the categories of jobs you are interested in? What are the categories of jobs you are interested in? Permanent, temporary, agreement, short-term, internship. We will employ this information to enhance the quality of your job recommendations. What is the selling process and how can it benefit your business? What is the procedure for selling? The seller's interaction with a prospective consumer or client is referred to as the selling process. It is typically a technique that businesses can implement to ensure that their agents consistently perform at a high level. Businesses implement the 7 standard stages of the sales process to guarantee ongoing profitability and conclude transactions. Prospecting. Prospecting is the process of identifying and evaluating potential customers or clients. At this juncture, you ascertain whether your organization is capable of satisfying a specific requirement or desire of your prospective clientele. You may also consider factors such as affordability when making a decision. This phase of the sales process frequently entails researching to ascertain the characteristics of your prospective customer. You may commence the process of compiling a list of potential consumers or leads. Consider screening them based on qualifying questions such as whether they are a business owner or homeowner or whether their average monthly profits or income are appropriate for the product price. This assists in the reduction of your customer pool. The screening process can also be employed to ascertain the current requirements of consumers. For example, it is unlikely that you would target individuals in their 30s if you are selling insurance to individuals over the age of 65. Preparation or preliminary approach. It is advisable to prepare before initiating communication with your prospects. It's crucial to have all pertinent information at the ready, including product descriptions, prices, payment options, competitor rates, and dates for specific sales. To establish a stronger connection with your prospects, it is also important to have a comprehensive understanding of them. Additionally, this phase of the sales process may necessitate the development of your initial sales presentation. Be prepared to respond to any inquiries your prospects may have, accompanied by supportive data. Rehearse your response by having someone present you with potential queries and practicing what you are going to say out loud. Methodology. Your initial personal interaction with your prospect or prospects will occur during the approach phase of the sales process. At this stage, you must engage the potential buyer or client by personalizing your encounter or establishing a rapport. Engage the client in the discussion by asking inquiries. For instance, if you are a seller of hygiene products or services, you may inquire, "Do you currently maintain a daily hygiene regimen? Is there any aspect of your daily skincare regimen that you are dissatisfied with? What are the most pressing skin issues you are experiencing? Have you been informed about the epidermis benefits of our particular product or service?" Additionally, you may provide a gift, such as a $10 discount on the initial skin treatment or product sampling, to enable your prospect to directly experience the advantages of the product before making a larger investment. This also serves to bolster one's assurance in the product they are offering. 4. Presentation. At this juncture in the sales process, you have developed a comprehension of the unique requirements and desires of your prospect. As a result, you can customize your presentation or demonstration to demonstrate how your product or service can most effectively address those requirements or desires. To ensure that this phase is completed efficiently, concentrate on personalizing it and positioning your product as a solution to their issue. A tour, product demonstration, video presentation, or other visual or hands-on experience may comprise your presentation. This is the stage at which all of your research can be implemented. For instance, if you are attempting to sell a house to a family that is expanding, you would likely present them with a larger home that includes a yard and is located in a family-friendly neighborhood, rather than a 2-story condo. 5. Addressing objections. How do you handle objections from potential customers? Your prospect may have inquiries, concerns, or objections following the conclusion of your presentation. This is an essential and typical aspect of the sales procedure. Consider objections as an opportunity to gain a deeper understanding of your prospect. All the information necessary to surmount objections will be available to you when you conduct thorough research and prepare appropriately. This phase may entail the following: listening to your prospect's concerns and asking further questions to more effectively identify and comprehend their objections. Subsequently, you may wish to modify your sales proposal to address these reservations. For instance, if a customer indicates that they will not be able to purchase until the following month, you could provide them with additional savings or promotions if they complete their purchase. You may also reiterate the cost or loss of value if the prospect decides to completely forego the purchase during the handling objections phase of the selling process. 6. Concluding. After the prospect has been persuaded that your product or service is suitable for their requirements, it is time to conclude the transaction. It is crucial to inquire whether the prospect is interested in making the purchase and to verify that they comprehend all the terms of the transaction. Closing the sale may necessitate the drafting of a proposal, the negotiation of terms or pricing, the signing of contracts, the completion of a monetary transaction, or the resolution of any supplementary concerns or objections. You should ensure that your client comprehends the terms and conditions of the contract, including any clauses regarding refunds, guaranteed customer satisfaction, or ongoing purchases or monthly membership billing. At this juncture, you may also implement upselling strategies, including providing supplementary products that are complementary to their initial purchase, enhancements, or a more advanced version of your product. Upon concluding the transaction, it is imperative to express gratitude to the consumer and refrain from immediately terminating the connection. Follow-up. One of the most critical stages in the sales process is the follow-up, which occurs after the sale. It is a continuation of the relationship between the seller and the consumer that maintains customer loyalty, ensures customer satisfaction, and assists in the prospecting of new customers. The objective is to cultivate the current relationship rather than to continue selling at this juncture. Why is following up with customers essential after a sale? The subsequent action may entail the transmission of a thank you note or the call-in of the consumer to inquire about their experience with a new product or service. Also, you may request that your consumer provide a rating for your service or submit a review on one of your business or social media pages. Occasionally, the follow-up involves finalizing the logistics of a transaction, which may involve signing supplementary contracts, making deliveries, or installing products. The successful completion of this stage can frequently result in the return to step 1 of the selling process, as it attracts new consumers through additional sales, referrals, or reviews. Sales categories. Business to business and business to consumer are the two primary categories of sales. A better understanding of the similarities and differences between these categories of sales can assist you in optimizing your approach to prospects during the sales process. Business to business commerce. B2B sales entail the sale of products or services to other businesses. In B2B sales, it is common to collaborate with a professional client who is well-versed in the selling process. B2B transactions are illustrated by the following. Wholesale. A coffee bean manufacturer sells substantial quantities of coffee beans to a cafe, which subsequently distributes the beans to consumers in lesser quantities. Paper cups and napkins are distributed by a paper products company to restaurants. Service. A marketing firm collaborates with businesses to enhance their online visibility. Additional information. What is business to business B2B sales? Direct to consumer sales. B2C sales entail the sale of products or services to consumers. Typically, the selling process for B2C sales is significantly shorter, with a significant number of customers making a purchase very soon after the prospecting stage. A laptop is sold to a consumer by a representative at a tech store, which is an example of B2C sales. An insurance salesperson who is selling a life insurance policy to an individual is another example that typically necessitates additional research and prospecting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment to share your thoughts. Stay tuned for more chillin' videos.